going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great day, great night, wherever you're watching this from. Really quick, a good morning text can go a long way. It's a part of a healthy relationship. People will look at it as being something minor, but for those that understand that communication is the key to the person's heart and maintaining the love and the fire that you all have, it's about going overboard. It's about doing things that you're not accustomed to doing. For my couples that are listening, it's a good morning text required in your relationship. You all might live in two different cities, and you might live in the same city and live two different places, but in the morning time while you're riding to work, then you get a good morning text from him saying, "Hey baby, how you doing? Hope you have a great day. Let me know how it's going. I'm here if you need to talk." You might send a text to him saying, "Hey baby, let's get up later on. Have a great day. Love you, miss you." Bam, that's it. Every day, you all are sending each other good morning texts. At some point, when do you stop? At some point, when is it that it's not required? And when it did stop, what happened when it did stop? What made you all stop communicating in that love language to where you all were really being able to make each other's day a part of not only your prayer life, but a part of each other's life, saying that you want to speak positive affirmations into each other's life of love, respect, affection, and being thoughtful. What tends to happen with a lot of people is that we lose that fire. We lose it based off of us not being able to communicate effectively. Effective communication does not die because people don't want to communicate. Effective communication dies because people stop putting themselves in a position where they're not thinking about themselves. They start saying, "Why am I doing this? Why do I have to do this? This is stupid. Why am I doing this? I'm giving her too much attention, or I'm giving him too much attention." Well, it's not about the attention, you all. It's about having a healthy relationship. I think a lot of us, we miss it. We might have grew up in broken homes, and I think all of us have grew up in broken homes. No matter how much money you got, if you come from a wealthy family, everybody done seen some mess that went down in their family that made them not want to get married, that seen their parents fuss and fight. Their parents might have got divorced. There's something that happened that traumatized us as a child all the way up into adulthood. So let's not use the childhood trauma to say we are the way we are based off of our childhood. Because there's no reason you're 40 years old and you're still talking about what took place with your childhood. You should have got help a long time ago before you got with the person and they invested all this emotional love and attention into your life. That's enough right there. All right, we'll talk about that later. But anyway, we have to make sure that we are feeding the love. We are feeding them the things that they need. And I kind of feel that healthy relationships are not built overnight. They're built over the hardship of development. They're built over two different people that comes together. One person sees things one way while the other person doesn't see it that way. The other person wants affection, they want foreplay before they're intimate. The other person doesn't want to do foreplay because they did foreplay all day long. So they're saying, because I done kissed you, hugged on you, loved you, done slapped your butt and did everything else, we ain't got to have foreplay. Let's just get right to it. So people, we're always going to see things differently, but because we see things differently, doesn't mean that it's not effective enough. It just means that we have to work towards seeing things together. And that's where you have to build a bridge over the love language, the barrier between the both of you all. And that takes time. That takes courage. That takes for two people to understand that in order to have what you want, you can't give up. You might fuss, you might fight, you might disagree, but I promise you, hold on to all the old emails, the old text messages between you all. Go back and look at them and see the growth between you all. Because in the very beginning stages of any relationship, it's never going to be perfect. In the beginning stages of a marriage, it's going to be rocky because you're learning each other. And you're never going to really be able to understand that in order for you all to grow, you're going to have to go through certain things. You're gonna have to go through the ups and downs. You're gonna have to go through things that are very challenging. And you're gonna fight over some of the smallest things. But you can't give up. It's okay. Let her be mad at you. That's fine. Make up, continue to work on it, talk about it, and just try to work it out as best you can. But don't just sweep it on the rug and act like it didn't exist, because if you do this, you all are never going to have a healthy relationship. Healthy relationships are key. Good morning texts are key. Good night texts are key if you're in a relationship. All these little things are key because it's about growth, you all. And sometimes what one person does require, the other person requires, and it's really about their love language and growing together. All right? Last but not least, always remember, this is a moment of your life. God is bigger than this moment. That's the reason why we got to continue to press. Have a blessed, wonderful day.